So how do you improve your psychic abilities? Hi, my name is Solera. I am a spiritual channel. I'm also the author of the Life Manual Trilogy, as well as the teacher of the course Consciousness 101. So today I have a question from one of my readers, which is Elena. She's from Perth, US, and she says, how do I improve my consciousness and psychic ability? So I'm going to ask the spiritual guides for you and channel that answer. Okay, just give me 1 second. Yes, we're here. So as you continue to have this desire of elevating your consciousness and wanting to tap into your psychic ability, actually source will naturally lead you in that direction. Meaning, if you have a desire, it's going to be answered by source. Yes, it's going to be answered by the universe. So when you want something, the universe will actually guide you gently into that direction. Meaning, you will find people who have psychic abilities. You might end up in groups that have similar interests as you. So it's not so much that you have to work very hard to develop the psychic abilities. It's just that when you have a calling, just like when you have a calling for anything else, the universe would gently guide you. So when the universe is guiding you into that direction, we say, well, pay attention, number one. Okay, pay attention to the signs that are given to you in your life currently, and you notice, maybe I need to talk to this person. I need to go to this bookstore, or I need to go join this class. So as you are being given signs, you want to follow them and then implement, right? So a lot of people, the universe gives them signs and then they're just like, okay, whatever. They ignore them, and then of course nothing happens, or you're wondering why you don't ever manifest what you want. So psychic ability, the desire to have psychic ability, we always say it's innate within each person. It's like everybody has the ability to play soccer ball. Of course, some people are more talented than others. Yes, some people have natural ability because they're athletically very strong, and maybe they love just they have this affinity right with the soccer ball, but you may not be interested in that. But you might still have the ability to play. You might not be able to play at the international level. So we say the desire to have developed psychic ability is sort of the same as the desire to want to learn how to play soccer ball, right? Maybe you want to join a group that has a similar interest. Maybe you want to join a league or a class. Maybe you want to even hire a private teacher that teaches you how to juggle the ball, right? You develop the skill. You just learn it little by little. So we say, don't think of psychic ability as anything that's out there, that's like different. We say psychic ability is the same as the ability to learn how to play soccer ball. Okay, it's just that simple. So don't think that it's out of reach, or some people say, I'm not really intuitive and therefore I'm never going to be able to develop that. For example, this channel, for a long time when we asked her to channel, she said no. She was afraid of it, and she just thought, oh, I'm not the kind of person who can channel. It was sort of a limiting belief in her thought, but it was not an actual limiting factor, in the sense that she has the ability. Okay, she just needed to sort of be a little bit more willing, a little bit more open to develop that, and to just practice a little bit, we say, right? So it's the same thing with your psychic ability. We say first follow the signs that the universe gives you, and then start to look for things that are coming into your life. You're like, this is interesting. I'm going to go search for that. And that's also interesting. Let me go talk to that person. And over time, you will be led in the correct direction that's correct for you. Okay, meaning this is the path that you're going to go down, right? That's in alignment with the desire, which is your desire to develop your psychic ability. So we say this is not hard work. Don't make it a big deal. Everyone can develop that pretty easily, as long as you have an attitude of openness. Okay, it's just like anything else. Like if you want to learn how to speak Spanish or Chinese or Arabic, whatever language you want to learn, what do? Maybe you want to go online, see if there are some tutorials. Maybe you want to go take a local class to meet some other classmates who have the same interests. Maybe you want to hire a private teacher. Or maybe if you don't want to spend a lot of money, you just go to a bookstore, buy a book, and learn it yourself. Yes? So what we say, we're just offering you common sense. And but a lot of people sort of have this thought and belief that this is out of reach, that's just too difficult. We say it's not difficult. Okay, so trust that when you have a desire, the universe is going to match that, right? As supported by the law of attraction, which simply says if you have a desire, the universe answers like, okay, no problem, I'm going to give you signs and show you the right person, show you the right people, show you the right class. So this is how we would go about developing your psychic ability. Just treat it like any other, hobby or interest that you have, and have fun with it. Don't take it so seriously. It's not supposed to be a serious thing. Okay, so this is what we would say at this time. Okay, guys. I can probably share a little bit about my own journey in terms of being a channel. I was very, very resistant for a long time. I used to go to another lady when I was living in LA, and she was wonderful, and I was happy to pay her, for her service. And during one of the sessions, the spiritual guide said through her, oh, you know what, you don't need to come anymore. You can just channel yourself. And I'm like, no, thank you. I don't want to hear voices, I said. So then it took me several more years because I was sort of procrastinated. I just procrastinated on that calling, and I just didn't really believe it, So it was later, I went traveling to Iceland. That was when I had a lot of time. I didn't have a lot going on in my life, so I was just open to something new, right? So once I had the attitude of openness, honestly, it came very quickly. It came very easily. I didn't have to struggle. I'm not certified channel. Okay, I'm sure there are classes out there that can teach you that, but I don't have a certificate. So it's like if you want to learn how to speak a language, then just go to the country and start speaking it. And this is what I would say in terms of developing any form of ability, right? Any form of psychic ability, or just any kind of ability. It's like, if you want to take piano lessons, if you want to learn how to play piano, then maybe go take some lessons. So I hope that is clear. And of course, the spiritual guides, of course, made it very simple, right? Just treat it like you want to play soccer ball. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to channeling another video for you. And make sure you subscribe and like, and I'll talk to you next time.